All right, and we are live. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. It's a dismal Friday in Vegas, I would say. We got high clouds. We're in probably, I want to say, maybe the mid 50s, but that's about it. I'm in the garage, and my garage has been taken over by my living room furniture, which we were supposed to get the carpet restripped, and they were supposed to be Thursday morning. Then they're supposed to be here this morning, and then they're supposed to be here now between 3 and 5. And so that's all I got. And happy birthday, Elvis.
Happy birthday, Elvis.
Yep, today's his birthday.
Well, it's dreary and 38 degrees here. Same as Vegas. We were supposed to get snow, but we didn't. Just wet. Apparently, they got it further north up in the mountains. I'm pretty sure whenever they forecast anything like that, the mountains get it. We don't, because we're in a different region.
That's the way it usually happens here. Oh, the clock is telling me it's 1 o'clock. A little slow, but yeah. Here he is.
The captain.
What's going on, Captain?
Hey, Cap. How's it going?
Keep an eye on the chat.
Turn me up. Hey,
Dave. Making my game slow.
Tom Noble's live. I just got the notification.
What's up, buddy? My goodness.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Yep.
I've been
Happy New Year to you if I missed you last week. I think you were with us.
I've made a bunch of these, okay?
Okay.
And I've got a bunch of those molds. Yeah. But today, I'll tell you what I got.
Did you get any emails on orders or anything?
No. Listen up. I got something to tell you.
All right.
Or something to show you. Let me show you something. All right. Now,
should I present you?
if you want. Not important. Hang on, I'll be there in a sec. I got something to get. Where's the fish?
We're not in a hurry. We're just chilling.
Hey, the show goes on until what, 3 o'clock? So
the show goes on.
Okay. Over the last few weeks, I've been trying to make my own molds and stuff, and varying degrees of success. Okay.
Okay.
Today in the mail, because I'm an idiot and I freaking, ordered the wrong thing. And that happens occasionally. Instead of getting the mold that makes these things, and I thought it was a 3-pack of the mold that makes these things, because each one of these molds has the capacity to make 2 of these. Okay. So I figured I can make 6 at a time if I have 3 of these molds.
All right.
This is the one they sent.
I know.
Okay.
What is it, Cap?
They sent one of these.
Hey, Hazy.
This is one of the pieces
Links
that was
in the chat, Hazy.
Hey, Hazy, how you doing, buddy? And this is the other piece that was in the freaking package. It was this mold that has, 10 different designs in it, which I'm not complaining, because they're actually some of them are pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I didn't think that I had ordered this particular set of molds. Okay.
Okay.
So, but that's what came in. So, stupid me. That's what I got.
Maybe it's just
and
you're hearing
you didn't get your order, but in place of your order, that's what you got.
No. I got what I ordered. I got what I ordered, no doubt. It's just that I wasn't paying attention when I ordered it. And it sent me that. And it sent me what I ordered.
Do you want
to? I even gave a good review.
Oh, really?
I even gave thumbs up because because I mean they sent me what I ordered. I checked the order and it says that I ordered that, so I'm like, oh, okay, fine.
Okay.
Well, did they get the review they deserved?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yep.
Well, the chair
So,
I'm sitting in, I gave him
I
a
bought those ones, but I have been making my own for over the last few weeks. This is the first one.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish presenting you. There you go.
This is the first one. And this makes these.
Gaffa, what's going on?
Oh, isn't that cool?
That's cool.
You can make all kinds of cool things. Skulls are cool, but look at that.
Glub glub. I made angelfish.
You could really drive your fish crazy and like tape them to the back of the fish tank.
I only have one fish right now, and he's actually compatible with that type of fish. So
I don't know if it's safe to put it in there with the fish, but that would freak him out.
I wouldn't have to. Anyway,
through the glass.
The second mold that I made is, and this is over the last few weeks, okay, month or whatever.
Yeah.
The second one I made was this one.
What's that made out of, Cap?
Silicone. It's
silicone?
all the orange and green bits. All that is just recycled silicone bits from other molds.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I clipped it all up, and I freaking after I mix, I shove a bunch of it in there to to reuse it.
Yeah, use it for fill. Yeah, I can relate to that or understand
this mold makes these guys.
Oh, that's cool. Look at the detail in that, though.
This is actually supposed to be a tea bag rest. You put this, let's say this is your table. You put this flat on your table like that. And after you're done, you put your tea bag on there. This is the mold. This is the item that I bought to mold that. Hang on.
Oh, that's cool.
This was completely white when I bought it, this thing. But I've since painted it black and gave it a red eye, because that's what the original, that's what the fish that we had looked like. We had a black, we had a black angelfish with a big baleful red eye on it. So that's how I painted him. So it reminds Crystal of the fish that we used to have.
Okay.
But this fish is only representative of what I've done here for this mold. Now, if people want to buy these things, I've got tons. I can make tons of these.
People will buy those.
I can make them in any color. And like I said, I can make just about anything. Okay? I can make tons of different stuff. It's not just all skulls. And it's not just all fish either. Okay. So last night, I got it.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Last night I got it in my head that I should start making more molds. And I didn't have much resin left. Or silicone, I should say. I didn't have much left. But
sorry,
I wanted to freaking get something done before I freaking, just got sick of it and
gave up.
No, just freaking threw those bottles in the freaking garbage because I just freaking wasn't getting anything done. And it was frustrating that I only had a little tiny bit of silicone left. So instead of being a pissy pants and throwing it away, I made this.
Repurpose.
And this makes a ton of different a ton of skull faces. I had 8 different skull faces. I had 8, well, they're all the same. But I had 8 of these skull faces. So I laid them, I filled the backs in with clay. I laid them flat, and I covered them with silicone. I did it inside of a box.
Work.
Cool.
It was actually a popsicle stick box. Well, I ran out of popsicle sticks, so I used the freaking box. Whatever.
There you go.
Yo,
And
recycle.
I recycled. See, I used some recycling material. So now I have this that has 8 skulls. I have more. So I made another one. This is a pendant. This is another pendant, and these are all little skull faces right here. So now all these skull faces tell me one thing. You ready?
Yeah.
That I also needed a Baphomet. A Baphomet is a pentagram with a goat's head on it.
Okay.
However you may feel about that, it's, to me, it doesn't represent, the devil worship or Satanism or anything like that. To me, it's just part of, music. The
Mhm.
world of heavy metal and death metal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of satanic imagery, and a lot of people don't appreciate it, and that's why they don't listen to metal, or one of the reasons. But well, my roots are in the metal world, and so I made Baphomet.
There you go.
And
Okay.
now I have 2 fish molds. I have these skull molds. This one has 8. This one has 6. And I have all these skull molds now.
Get down here.
Wow.
Okay.
So I think I'm set in the world of skull molds and stuff. I think I'm set for a little while.
I think you are. I think you are.
And that's just over the last couple of days.
Damn.
Oh, got the new year started off right.
Yep.
Apparently.
You're diverging into other, you're diversifying.
Yes.
Which dog's that, Pat?
One of the dogs.
Oh. You got 3 of them now, so which one is it?
That's Mocha.
Mocha. Mocha.
Yeah, you're in my ear. He can't hear you guys.
Oh, well,
But yeah, at least he's on top of the couch. He was up here
Oh,
because
okay.
my wife is in the other room working on homework.
I didn't know you had headphones in.
They're the ones you can't see. People do that
Yeah,
at work all the
it's
time.
right
You
here.
walk up to people and try to talk to them, and they just, it's the weirdest feeling. They don't hear you at all. They just keep walking down the hall. It's like you're not
talking
even
to
there.
me. I didn't know.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, they don't even notice you're talking to them. They're in their own
You were
world.
talking to me? Okay, cool.
So now
Well,
I just took
Cap,
out-
as you can
sometimes
see,
they
my
start
garage
hurting
has
my
turned
heel.
into a furniture storage warehouse.
That's what I thought. That's where I thought he was. I thought I had the
Yeah.
wrong channel.
Yeah.
It's all this.
The Camaro is under that silver car cover there.
Or is
It,
that?
went,
Is
it,
that?
it changed from you changed the channel from muscle cars to this old house.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well,
Riff-
this
Riff-
no
Change his
this
name to
this
Norm.
this wrinkled carpet, this old wrinkled carpet.
So, thankfully, I would hope on your part, thankfully, you don't look like Norm Abrams or Bob Vila.
Oh, thankfully, no, thank you. Nor do
Norm
I want to
Vila
be
or Bob
Norm
Vila.
Abrams or Bob Vila.
Or Tim the Tool Guy.
Tim the Tool Man Taylor's pretty cool. He had some pretty cool cars. Think of it.
But that
He-
shelf, that
he
thing's
had a-
not leaning.
He had a 55 Nomad.
That thing's not leaning on the car, is it? That piece of furniture.
No,
Oh, you had me nervous there. Is that
see that China hutch
Yeah.
here. You guys mind a Schulte ride? Hold on, go for a ride.
I don't have any China, so I wouldn't need one of those.
I don't have any China either. I got one set of, I wouldn't think it'd be considered China. I saved.
So
wouldn't
yeah,
believe all the junk that went out of here.
the China we got, we inherited more or less. It was my grandmother's China that my dad brought back from Japan in World
You
War
got
II.
real China.
Well, that's not China. That's Japan.
I have an
And
authentic Japanese tea set.
well, here, hold on. I'll show you a plate of it. Hang on.
Oh, this is real furniture revolution. Showing the China.
Okay, then. No, that's not annoying or anything.
No, it isn't.
Mm-mm.
Well, it looks like my wife's grandmother's China. She inherited
And
it.
then,
It's gone.
then there's the tag in the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So when my grandmother passed away, my dad got the China back that he brought back from Japan. And
Yeah.
when my dad passed away, nobody wanted it, so I took it.
That's right. Take that stuff. That's worth something now.
Well, to his family.
Well, my wife actually it didn't come from Japan. I'll take it wrong. That's a different. But my wife our homeowner's policy had extra insurance on it. So when I moved and the China was gone, her parents came and got it all. I asked the insurance guy, why is the rate so high on our policy? And he says, you're overinsured. You've insured $50,000 on something. And I said, oh yeah, that's my wife's grandmother's China, which is gone. And he said, well, I can take that off of your policy. Just yeah, it made the rate go down on the insurance. But she had that China insured.
And then the other set of China that we got is that China that my wife will inherit. It's her mother's China that her dad brought back from Vietnam.
Yeah.
So, and that's in another China hutch over where her mom's house is here in Vegas. And so I don't know what we're going to do when we get that. I'll probably thank God it comes with a China hutch, and I don't have to go out and buy another hutch.
Come on.
So what does he want, Robin?
Well, if you want to take a commercial break, I'll show you what I have.
Okay, well. And the other thing I did order is I ordered the complete weather stripping kit for the Camaro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ordered it last Saturday. And it's coming from where David Collins is in North Carolina. Steel Rubber Products is the company who makes it. And right now it is in Aurora, Colorado.
Hey, what's up? It's the 88 Katana 600.
Hey, 88, what's going on? I saw all the snow you guys got.
Hell yeah, man. Oh my. We hardly got any this year so far, which is okay by me.
Come here.
Yep.
Come here.
We haven't gotten, actually, we haven't gotten, I mean, we had 240 days without rain. We came in, got a little bit of rain in the valley, and it hasn't rained since.
Yep.
Yeah, your average rainfall over there is 2 inches a year anyway, so.
No, it's 4 inches a year.
Oh, excuse me.
We get 4. Don't shortchange us at 2. Come on, we wanted a 4.
Pardon me. Well, no, I'm thinking Death Valley. You guys don't live in Death Valley.
No. Right next
Hey,
door.
we're in Death Valley. Hey, we're in Death Valley, and we're freaking using these instruments to measure the rainfall. How is it negative rainfall here? What the hell?
Oh, great.
Yeah. I would imagine that, yes, it's negative rainfall out there.
Okay.
Well, it's all packed in a box somewhere, but I got to one of these, one of the bowls. That's called Fiesta Ware,
Oh,
and it's the new
wow.
Fiesta Ware. It's not the original Fiesta Ware that was made with uranium.
hold it, wait. Okay. Damn. 88 Katana, been plowing my butt off. Hit a manhole cover coming home the other day. Busted the plow all up. Damn.
Oh, and we were just talking about that the other day.
Dragon's milk. All right. Damn. You're going to be able to fix the plow?
I'm sorry, I haven't been reading the chat.
Mr.
Dry shaft Drew's in the house.
Drew is in the house.
Hey,
Link
Drew, what's up, buddy?
And Drew, if you don't have a webcam, I'm going to send you one.
Mr. Plow, yes, that's the name. That name is Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plow.
I'll just order it off Amazon.
Wasn't that from The Simpsons?
Yes.
The rate would be high on it.
Didn't Homer want to be Mr. Plow?
Yes, he was Mr. Plow, and then Barney was the Plow King.
Mm-hmm.
Gaffa's here. Drive shaft Drew. Wait, I haven't been paying attention.
Yes, I said hello to everybody.
Here we are.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh,
Jimmy.
there's
Jimmy.
What
Hey,
up?
Jim. How you doing, Jimmy?
Oh, I'm doing good. How you, Cap?
I'm all right.
I saw all the molds you made there, buddy.
Yeah.
They look interesting.
I still like that tail light that you made for Jimmy.
I hear you there.
That is cool.
I gotta get some freaking, like, some space where I can actually freaking use the chemicals that I have to actually make that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I can't use those chemicals here because they require a respirator. I didn't know that when I bought them.
I'm sure the neighbors would love to be fumed.
Well, you know.
Yeah, if you don't like your neighbors, that's one way.
What up, Katana?
So Katana, you're going to be able to fix the plow?
I'm not committing chemical warfare against neighbors.
Right.
Oh.
But yeah, he's probably going to replace the cotton edge anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe bend some shit back.
Yeah, hitting a manhole cover. Whew.
Uh-huh.
That's got to be pretty devastating to a plow.
After something like that, you got to check the armature, the freaking.
Oh, you said it's all bent up underneath.
The shocks, the mounts, everything, dude. The whole thing. Oh man, that's a mess.
It can be. It can be. Hell, you can even bend your pins if you do it right. I've seen that. Well, at least to bounce the pins go in, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, welded in some sheet metal. There you go. That'll get you by, right? Sounds like fun.
That's how you smooth it out. Put straight metal over it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Live premiere in 40 minutes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Johnny 5. What's going on, Johnny?
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, Yorkshire.
We're doing it earlier, so you guys it won't be up so late. People in the UK.
No, it seemed better in earlier than it did at 2:30. So I like it.
I'm thinking about going to sleep.
Taking a nap there, Cap?
Thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But hey, Jimmy, welcome to my furniture storage warehouse.
I noticed. The
Camaro's back there underneath the car cover.
Uh-huh.
We're trying to get
why are you in storage mode?
Trying to get the carpet restretched in the living room.
Restretched?
Since Thursday. The carpet is relatively new. We had it put in 5 years ago, and it developed 2 wrinkles in it, which is probably part of an installation flaw. I'm thinking, because I never had to go through this before. So now the company to sit there and is coming back to sit there and to restretch it. So I had to take all the furniture out. This is usually loaded with DVDs.
Yeah, it looks like a DVD shelf or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And then I took one day, retirement, nothing to do. I took, 3 days did it take me, Pat? But I alphabetized the whole thing, and I gotta have at least 500 DVDs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Alphabetized.
Do you have Saving Arizona on CD?
On DVD?
Yeah.
On DVD? I don't know.
Oh, well,
Saving-
you will. If you don't, I'll send it to you, and you can.
I don't want it.
Right.
I don't
Gotta
think
fly.
I've never heard of Saving Arizona, but I've watched Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
found
that
that was my wife's. It's still shrink wrapped. It was never opened.
I actually like that movie a lot. But
Well, if you don't have it,
other than that, have a good night.
Well,
it was part of the massive clean out.
later, Katana.
2/3 to 3/4 of the junk's been hauled off.
yeah, half-inch steel. You
It
wouldn't
all
think of
went
it,
to
bud.
good homes.
It will. 500 VHS under the bed. Screw all that.
Whoa! One thing I do regret is giving my VCR away. I don't know
What
why
up?
I did that, because I still have VHS tapes that I've wanted to pull out and watch at some point.
Well,
We grabbed all our tapes in the VCR and brought it to camp.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
VCR
Sony VCR in my basement.
Cheers, Johnny.
I came across one in our walk-in closet, stuck in the back corner under a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, don't give it away if you still have the tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it.
A lot
give,
of them are the family videos, the family videos that I haven't gotten transferred over to DVD.
yeah, we got
There are
one.
people that can do that.
Hold
Yeah,
on, I'll be right back.
somebody stole a box of my freaking
Miracle.
VHS tapes
Oh yeah.
once upon a time. Well, I've had a lot of my stuff stolen over the years, but the last box of DVD, like the last good box of VHS tapes I had, got stolen about 16 years ago.
Oh Jesus.
So
Yep. Never saw the freaking glory in hoarding movies. Like,
I don't think it's hoarding. I just wait for when the time that I sit there and I don't want to pay for the movie channels anymore. I can sit there and watch them whenever I want to.
I don't pay for movie channels. I don't pay for VHS or DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that. You know what I do now? I don't even do Netflix anymore.
no.
Nope. Amazon Prime.
Right.
I'm already paying for it for like
Yeah.
Amazon Prime benefits.
Yeah.
For like buying and shipping and everything like that.
Yeah.
So why not check out the Prime Video and the music and stuff like that? So I did. And there's a lot on there. There's a lot of video on there that I do like. It doesn't have everything, but it's good enough.
It's enough. Yeah.
It's
Good entertainment.
It's another cost that I can cut. I can cut out Netflix and give it one hour.
Yeah, it's $15 a month, man. Freaking in your pocket.
I'm already paying for freaking Amazon Prime. It's gonna have to do because I gotta cut a corner somewhere.
I got it, Tom.
Anthony, what's going on?
Yeah, there I go again. I need that second screen. Let's see here.
WTF, Mike, what's up, buddy? Anthony, how you doing, bud?
Doing. Hey, Mike, what's going on? My
Hey, Dad,
garage
I'm
is
gonna
turned
bounce
into a
this thing.
furniture
It's just too
storage.
slow and too lagging for me.
The Camaro is underneath there somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
He's gotten away from cars now. He's into the furniture.
I'm into the furniture business. Yeah.
He's changed. It's a new year. He's changing his hobbies. He's finished with the car.
But speaking of the car, I told
What the
everybody
fuck,
before,
Mike?
but
WTF?
I ordered the complete weather stripping kit for the car. It's in it actually, David, it left Steel Rubber Products in North Carolina, and it's in now Aurora, Colorado. Okay, Pat's going to take off.
So what?
Yeah,
WTF,
it's
Mike
too-
says we have
Too
almost
messed up.
all.
We'll see you
streaming.
guys.
Oh, the
Bye,
movie.
Pat.
Like
Later,
Prime.
Pat.
Okay.
Later, Pat.
Oh.
Gemma, what up?
You know, it's where
Teresa?
you find
Here
your
we go.
you know what you want to spend your dollar on. You know.
Hey, Jim.
Oh, finally.
Hey, Z.
Finally.
Hey, Z. What's up, bud?
Hang on, Bob.
Okay,
I
somebody
got
needs
the
to
mic.
YouTube.
All right, we got a lot of people in the basement, and
Oh, they all just show up?
yeah.
Is there an echo?
Yeah.
Who else is in there?
Johnny Five sitting in there.
Joins.
Oh,
Well, you can drop me back down. I'm eating anyway.
All right.
How about now? Echo gone?
Sounds good now.
okay.
Nice.
There.
I was only in the
There's
basement. I was only in the basement for like an hour. It's fine. Don't worry about me.
Hey,
Good to see
Yorkshire,
you.
Yorkshire.
Good to see you,
Daisy,
Captain.
sorry, man.
Cheers.
How you doing,
Cheers.
John?
It'll be better when this one next to me on the floor goes away.
Okay.
So it's Friday. Why not have a beer?
I'm having rum and coke.
Jimmy.
Well, you got
Coke.
6 of them coming to you.
I know. Can't wait. I had
You've been
I had
baking.
delivered
Yes,
from
well
Australia
now.
as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is Dragon's Milk left over from New Year's.
Nice.
I'm not
No,
sick.
but
Drink it.
David, what you need,
COVID. I think I had COVID over New Year's. I was just getting over something.
David, you need to find this stuff.
Tertessa, how you doing, girl?
Make yourself big.
That's what she said.
Right.
I'll write it down because I'm going to the store tomorrow. So
Cold
Cheers,
gold.
boys.
Almost.
What are you drinking?
It's golden
V
monkey.
for victory.
V for victory.
Is that 9.5%?
Yep.
yep, they're doing
Yeah.
that now.
Oh shit. That was
Belgian triple ale with added spice. How
Yeah.
spicy is it? Zesty spicy?
No,
Or-
not really. Not really.
9%'s all right, though.
Yeah,
Well,
9.5.
Dragon's Milk's 11%.
It'll light you. It'll cop a buzz on you.
Yeah, 9.5 is not no slouch, you know.
No. Drink about 2 or 3 of those, and you'll catch a buzz, maybe.
Where's my
Speaking
phone?
of catching a buzz.
Wow.
What the fuck, Mike? I have no shortage of what is to spend money on. I'm married.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck, Mike? Okay.
Yo, mate.
That is true.
I ain't got the chat up. Hang on. There we are. Hello, Gemma. Hi, mate.
So, Jimmy, when
Yo.
are you going to get the bike running?
The bike runs. Is it rideable? That's another story.
All right. Let me rephrase that. When are you going to get the bike rideable?
Probably for April.
Oh, cool.
It is the middle of freaking winter here, you know.
Yeah.
Is
There's
there
really not a whole hell of a lot to do. I just gotta get out there and start getting something done on it, you know.
Hey, Hazy, does that shirt say REO Speedwagon? It does.
No.
It says Fafignugan.
Good to see you, Gemma.
Gemma, what's going on? So let's see.
Love you, Gem. I'm doing.
Sorry, Cap.
Love you, Gem. I'm very sleepy
Oh,
right now.
All right, Tom, I can get it. They have it at my store. Golden
Cool.
Monkey.
Yep.
They got two
Okay.
different kinds.
Thanks for the package shot.
Okay.
Sorry about the top of my head. I'm trying to read that. There's two kinds. I'll just get both kinds.
I didn't know there were 2 kinds.
Yeah, let me.
There's only one kind. And
Yeah,
that's
he had the golden monkey was what he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in. Come on, stupid computer.
Okay.
It's
You want
not
me
the
to-
computer, it's the
Do you want me
operator.
to present you, David?
Uh,
No, there are two different kinds. Let me blow this up so the blind man can see it.
Okay. I don't know which kind. I don't know if there are two different kinds, Hazy. So the one I got you is the one that we've been drinking here.
Yeah, that's
Hang
okay.
on.
Are you moving out, Tom?
No. Oh, I forgot. All
Tommy's
right,
carpet
everybody who just joined, this is my DVD cabinet. This is Nancy's China hutch. Here is the love seat flipped upside down on the sofa. Our living room's empty. We're getting the carpet restretched.
Oh shit! I'm a carpet fitter.
Huh?
I'm a carpet fitter.
Well, get your
I'm
butt
a
over
carpet
here.
stretcher.
Get your
Okay.
butt over here and stretch this carpet. I'll feed you and I'll give you something and a few other things and send you on your way.
I've stretched quite a few carpets in my day.
Hey,
There must be a big room if you're having it re-stretched.
we had some
It's
bird
the,
lights.
it's the living room. 16
Yeah,
by
birds.
19 is the room.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good size.
Yeah.
Not bad, guys. We don't. When I fit a carpet, it don't need re-stretching because it's fitted properly the first time.
Well, that's what I yelled at him because restretching a carpeting is an installation error, and you
Yeah.
need to come and do it right.
Yeah, exactly. The
All
thing
right,
is,
Tom,
with
one
big
of
rooms,
them- one
did
of
you
them
need to stick a heat seam joint in it?
one of
Yeah,
the sour
there is a-
vapor- You can present me. You can. How do I show screen?
I don't know. What do you want to do, David?
you go down the
Okay.
bottom and share screen.
All
There's
right.
some carpets I stretch every time I come in the room.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well, mine's been
Yeah,
stretched.
but
I've
you can't-
lived here for how many years?
Yeah, they used the heat iron and that tape at the joint, and it
Yeah,
disappeared.
it's called a heat seam. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as I told the salesman, I said it's and I'm not. I'll tell you who it is. It's Empire, and I will never use them again. This has been like pulling teeth. Pat and I had the living room cleaned out and everything by Tuesday night. So that living room was empty Wednesday. She says, we'll be there Thursday morning. They didn't show up. She calls me late Thursday evening, says they'll be there Friday morning. Well, Friday morning, they didn't show up. Then she sat there and she just texted me and she says, they'll be there between 3 and 5 today.
Why are we looking at David Collins' confused head?
We're looking for the screen. It only shows one screen. Tom.
Okay, who just joined? Somebody's new in the basement. Hang on.
Just trust me. There's
T-Dub's in the basement. I need somebody to go. My son's in the basement.
I mean,
I'll
you
do
can.
it now. You're
You
right.
can.
guys. There are two golden monkeys. One's the victory blend, and one's
Hey,
the
T-Dub.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Who did
Yeah.
you kick? Who did you get rid of?
Captain Jerk bailed on him himself. He punched out. He was talking about taking a nap.
Yeah.
And then Anthony's still eating down there in the basement. We serve good food in the basement, Anthony? Yeah, okay, he's shaking his head. Yeah, they serve good food in the basement. Okay.
T-Dub.
And Dave,
Hey, T-Dub.
I only have trouble with the computer when Jimmy's up.
yeah, okay.
It
So,
only
T-Dub,
showed
did you-
one screen. Now I had 4 screens open. It should have given me a choice of all 4 of the screens, but it only put one of the screens up.
T-Dub, but there are two different types of golden monkey.
I can only find one. There's 2 different labels that I'm looking at, but they both have the exact same description
Different color, right?
with different
Yeah, they're
bars, with
different colors.
stickers, yeah.
One of them
The
says
green
sour.
is sour monkey, so it's a very sour beer. I've had it.
I'm not getting that. I'm going to get the other one.
Right.
One's
Oh,
called-
let me,
The gold
let me show
monkey.
you what I'm looking at. All right.
Okay, you want me to present you, Jimmy?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Let me that one and that one. Oh, it was wrong. Sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Holding
tried
on.
to enlarge the picture for everybody, and the store kept dropping one of them. It just showed the victory. But if you made the screen smaller, it made us. They showed.
Why is it showing? Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, you gotta share that.
I clicked the screen icon, and it gives you a choice of what screen, and it only put
Yeah,
one.
Tom, if you share me, I put a picture in the basement.
I don't. Johnny Five's in the basement. There you are. Okay.
All right. That's the Victory Golden Monkey. It's if you can see the description here, it's the Pennsylvania triple 9.5. You
Yep.
know, it's got the exact same description as this one here.
Okay, yours is different. It's just the
Yeah.
bottle. You're just, yeah, it's the
I
same.
mean, they're both
Okay.
exactly the same.
But I'm not getting the
I don't know
sound.
why this one's a 6-pack for 12-ounce bottles for $11, and this one is what freaking.
It'd probably be about 20.
A 12-pack, yeah. So that's the only difference I see. You know, from what I've seen, anyways, it's just a sticker.
Well, I'm going to
Yeah.
get some tomorrow when I go to the store. So I was going to get some.
Is it bottles or cans you've sent me?
I sent you bottles.
Nice.
Oh, it only comes in bottles. It doesn't come in cans. But I think I've had, not to mention COVID, but I can't even taste the regular beer. Now, this is a premium brand. I can taste it a little bit. I have had no desire for anything sweet.
I don't want to do it.
No, you can't do that. It's on the live.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't taste dragon's milk, there's something wrong.
No, I can taste this, but the Gillian's Red, I couldn't taste it. All I taste is a little bitter taste, and of course the bubbles.
Really, you didn't think Killian's Red tasted good?
Not after I got sick
Well, you were sick.
about 2 weeks ago.
You got COVID.
Yeah,
I think I had another round of COVID. Honest. I got this strange headache. It burned. It went all the way up into my sinuses, and that was loaded with the cold remedy that I have.
Oh dear, her sleeping pattern's gone completely to cock.
I have had no trouble sleeping, but I couldn't take the medicine that helps me sleep because aspirin's been the only thing all my life that's really done anything.
I've got some rum and coke. This is going to help me sleep. It's been one of those weeks.
Okay.
I love them both to bits, but when they're up your ass 24/7, oh my god.
Yeah, you don't want to stick nothing up your ass 24/7.
No.
Well, that was the biggest.
In the shed, it's getting that bad.
Yeah.
You want to give yourself a little break so it can retract.
I want back my mental health, not me anal health.
You fucking anal health. What the fuck?
Oh,
How are you feeling now, John? You okay?
I'm on my fourth one of these, so I'm feeling all right now.
Nice.
But yeah, it's stressing times, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's acting up all the time because she wants to be with her friends, and that's not right. They're messing up these little kids' heads.
See you later, Cap.
Well, think about this.
See you later, Cap.
Second World War, children were taken from their families, put on trains on their own with name tags around their necks or wherever, and sent to families in the country that they didn't know.
They won't do that now. See, it cost a postage.
All I'm saying is I'm sure the kids will be okay.
Oh, yeah, they'll be okay, but, when they're acting up at the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just got to entertain them, and it is tough. With Harry, it's tough, especially because you can't just take him out and go wherever you want.
Yeah.
So.
But you're carrying on about you leaving the area full stop now, aren't they, from where you live, isn't it?
Yeah. But it'll all be over soon. Soon as they vaccinated everybody.
I think it'll be over sooner than they say it's going to be over.
As everybody's glowing it dark, they'll let us out.
Yeah.
Well, they started giving the vaccines to the people that are the most at risk, most successful.
Get ready for the no window for you in 10 years. Did you have the COVID vaccine?
Wouldn't it increase that immunity if you get the most, like the 10% most susceptible to get the disease vaccinated first? That would be my.
They put out a fucking thing the other day about the schedule. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, I don't trust it.
What?
They say we'll still be having this next fall. I think it'll be over with by the end of the winter.
Well, there was a thing on our news earlier. a nurse had the vaccine, and you have it. Then 3 weeks later or 2 weeks later, you got to have another dose. But 3 weeks later, she caught COVID, and there was no word of the second dose for her. All communication. She lost all communication with everybody, and it was just a fucking balls up.
Well, it's only 95% effective. I guess she fell into the. Well, if it was 3 weeks after, she already had the COVID when she got the shot, because it takes sometimes up to 3 weeks to get for symptoms to show up. It's crazy.
If they show up. My brother had to stay at home with kids and that. Thomas tested positive from school, and so did my brother. But all they said is they felt a little bit tired and run down. Not it?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
He's back at work now. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad it wasn't. I'm not saying it's good that he had symptoms. I'm glad it wasn't worse. That's what's good.
Had to turn the heater off.
Can you go again?
People that have died from this.
80. Where did T-Dub disappear to? T-Dub, you coming back on? We got Anthony in the basement. Is he done eating? No, Anthony just left.
Well, when somebody wants to come up, I can drop down.
Okay.
If you need me to go, I can go.
No. Wednesday, I'm making the airline reservation, so the 4th is a go.
I think you're
All
okay.
right.
4th.
No, I'm going to. We're going to Texas. Going to see granddaughters. We got the 6-month withdrawal on 6-month withdrawal on granddaughters.
Well under control by July. Well, way under.
No. This is February. 4th of February.
Luckily, I still fall under the
I thought you
50
said July 4th. Okay. February 4th, right?
Yeah, is it? I said to Tracy, they'll offer it to you first, which is over 50.
All right. The 4th, I may not be able to take off, but the 5th,
I'm 5 and a bit years away from that still.
the 6th.
Yep.
You're going to leave the 8th, right?
Monday the 8th.
My birthday. It's my birthday in March.
All right. I'll take those 2 days
Second
off.
birthday in lockdown.
Martin.
A bit stupid, isn't it?
Martin Wright's in the house.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Martin.
Okay. Yeah. So, and we're going to stay at the Marriott there in Grapevine.
All right.
Listen, I can't help being so handsome. It's just in the fucking genes. You know? Sorry, Martin. Gives your wife something to look at anyway.
Cheers.
So, Hazy, did you start drinking on the 1st of the year, like New Year's Eve?
No.
I was hammered New Year's.
I haven't drunk much. I went 101 days and I had 2 beers on your show. Then I didn't drink then until Christmas, just after Christmas, because I was ill 2 days before Christmas. And for about 2-3 days after, I wasn't very well. So I didn't drink then. So probably I drank 4 days after Christmas. I had a beer. I've had a couple of beers over Christmas, but nothing much.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a few beers on, I think it was Jimmy's show. Was it Jimmy's show?
Last night?
No. Last week. Whose show was
Okay.
it on?
Yeah, you were over.
Yeah.
You hung
Yeah,
over.
I had the Killians on your show on Tuesday. I couldn't even taste it. All I could taste.
Oh, no, Johnny's show. I was on Johnny's show.
Oh, okay.
I had a few beers. What day was that, Johnny?
Didn't Johnny have it on New Year's Day?
I thought that was Sunday.
Sunday.
Was it Sunday?
Sunday?
Thought it was, but
I know you're on
No, it was
Sunday,
Monday.
Jimmy.
It was Monday, actually, because it was just after.
Oh, yeah. It was what the fuck Monday.
all right.
Yeah, it was just after Scrapping Irish's show.
When Boris had made an announcement and Scrapping Irish lost his mind. And
Yeah.
Scrapping Irish lost his mind.
I love him, but oh, sweet Jesus, is he being corrupted by me?
You've taken that show down, Johnny. Why did you do that?
What?
Johnny takes all his shows down, doesn't he?
No, only from really shit rest.
He was okay.
No, it's there.
Oh, I couldn't see it earlier. I had a look at it earlier.
227 views.
Jimmy, you were fucking falling asleep earlier. I had to
Oh,
end the
fucking
joke.
yeah.
The night I found out we got
Yeah,
robbed,
you
I
ended
got
your time.
wasted.
You went, "Good night, guys."
All right, what the fuck, Mike? What? You got robbed? Wait a minute, hold it.
Oh, you didn't
What?
hear about that?
No.
Last I heard, 15, 20 grand worth of tools out of his freaking shop.
Are you
You got to
kidding?
be kidding me.
Nope.
Damn.
Hmm.
Oh, geez. I thought you were kidding, Mike. I'm sorry. Damn.
Yeah, wasn't on New Year's Day?
It was something. Yeah, it was something like that. Anyway.
Hell of it. It's
Okay.
bad to have it happen anytime,
Yeah.
especially on New
Yeah.
Year's.
There's a
They're-
special
they're
place
pretty
in
sure
hell
it was the
for
guy that they-
assholes like that.
They're pretty sure it was the guy that they just let go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Inside
Usually
joke.
it's somebody you know. It's
Dust for prints. DNA.
Yeah,
Here
you
we
know
go.
they didn't do that.
Thing is, if
Yeah.
it's somebody they just let go, his prints are going to be
Yeah,
there
the
anyway.
prints are there anyways. Yeah. Well,
they're not going to find any because his
Lisa?
place will be all over it.
what's up, Lisa?
Okay.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Well, can I get somebody to step down? We got Anthony.
Yeah,
You're all right.
Drop me down.
Johnny out. Johnny left. All right.
You need better software, Dad.
Huh?
You need better software.
Johnny,
Oh.
well, there's Anthony.
Better software.
You didn't have to do that, Tom.
Listen, Anthony, you better be fucking entertaining. We just got rid of somebody for you.
Right?
I tell you, when Jimmy sees
Hey.
it, you're always.
Hey, you want to sit in that basement for another hour?
Hey, you were eating in the basement. You said put me in the basement. It was between you and Johnny to come up.
Oh no,
and you
that's
said,
what I said. I don't mind. I'll just here. I like being here because it's real time listening, not 5 minutes later.
yeah.
Right. I'm with you there.
So is it cold in the basement?
No, man, got hot wings down here and everything, bro.
Down there.
Now Hazy's going to say, I didn't have hot wings when I was in the basement. What the
No,
fuck
I
is
didn't.
going on here?
But I had cold beer, which is just as good.
Yeah.
I could do with some hot wings, no mind.
Hey, Tom, a little suggestion. When we
What?
first get here, you need to put some glow tape around the light switch. That way we can turn the lights on at least. A little dark down here.
How about if I just go get one of those fancy child glow in the dark light switches?
Hey, there you go. That'll work. We might be able to find it.
Yeah. Well, if you're like me, blind in one eye and can't see out the other, you'd never find it.
Well, you can do like I did at Walgreens one time. They handed me a deal with a childproof deal, and I was having trouble getting it. I just handed it to my 10-year-old granddaughter, and she opened it up in like 2 seconds. The lady at Walgreens was looking at me, and I said, "Yeah, some childproof, eh?"
Yeah.
Adult-proof.
Yeah. I said, "No wonder y'all got all those old people with arthritis cussing you."
Well, Walgreens is one of the drugstores that offer a bottle that an old person can open. You can flip
Yeah,
it.
for arthritis. Yeah.
No, CVS doesn't. Now you have to ask tell CVS you get a special bottle. Walgreens goes ahead and gives one that works.
And you said no, but he did anyway.
No, that's fine.
I'm glad because I wanted another blue cheese.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because normally they charge you, 10, 20 cents a piece for them.
Okay. Hey, TW, you still coming out here in June?
I believe so.
Okay. All right.
That hasn't changed yet.
And you're in Tampa Bay a week before the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. That ought to be interesting and how the NFL is going to pull this one off.
We're even taking a tour of the stadium.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, where the parking lot is for where Tampa Stadium is, used to be the original Tampa Bay Stadium. And we saw a good concert in that stadium back in the 70s, your mother and I.
Who is that?
Let's see. Pure Prairie League, Marshall Tucker, Leonard Skinner.
Oh, I remember those. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. There was another Florida Outlaws. There was another one. God, I can't remember. Charlie Daniels.
Charlie
Yeah,
Daniels.
I was going to say Charlie Daniels had a good one there, and so did Tom Jones.
Yeah, it started like at about 11 in the morning, and we walked out of there at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
You say Tom Jones?
Yeah.
Well, that's not unusual.
Oh. Was that a setup? Was that a setup or what?
Yeah. That was called perfect timing.
If you ever saw one.
Tom Jones is a Welsh fella, just like me.
Because he doesn't.
We're practically brothers.
Tom Jones is more like easy listening.
Well, you know, he just had a celebration. He's 80 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Hazy went to different schools together.
We did.
Yeah.
I sung with him once. I was in the bath and he was on the radio.
Okay.
I tell you who I did sing with, the Naked Cowboy in Times Square.
Yeah, I remember that.
I saw that.
Unfortunately, that's forever on video.
Yep.
I still love the look that Buddhist priest gave you.
Oh yeah, that was in the park.
Yeah. He looked like he wanted to say, "Come here, grasshopper, so I can slap shit out of you."
Yeah, he done some sort of curse. He done some sort of fucking hand movement like this, like fucking.
Yeah. May your bowels find your taste buds.
Yeah.
May a pregnant elephant have a delivery over your forehead.
I would have slapped the shit out of him. Fucking Mr. Miyagi moves.
Yeah.
It was on the bridge where Spider-Man was filmed. I think there's a few things filmed on that bridge.
Well, you know, I always tell people that's why you always, and I don't care what languages, learn the word for what.
Huh?
You know, that way when they do some shit like that, you say what in their language, and they go, "Oh, fuck, he knows." Yeah, because I had a friend. He said, "Man, every time in this Spanish restaurant, they're all laughing and talking and giggling." And I said, "Right behind you." I said, "Well, next time it happens, just turn around real fast and go, "K." He said he did it. He said he did it. He said you could have heard a gnat fart in there after he said that. K is like when you hurry turn to K, it's like going, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Martin Wright said, "You guys get better looking every time I see you." Hope that came out right. My Braille keyboard don't always work so well.
I think you might want to clean off them smears off your glasses.
Oh man.
Give them back at your wife's glasses.
I want some hot wings now.
You're watching Anthony, now you want some hot wings.
That's what happens when you hang out with Anthony. You get hungry.
Hey, I was sitting here and I was like, I want some hot. Oh, I got to tell you all this. They got a place they opened not long ago called Rooster's Chicken. So you figure it's a Rooster's Chicken place. They have hot wings. So I pulled up the drive-thru and I was like, I couldn't see nothing on the menu. I said, "Ma'am, y'all got hot wings?" And she goes, "No." I said, "How in the hell you a chicken place? You ain't got no freaking wings."
Yeah. What do you do with wings?
Guess where I had to go get wings at?
Bojangles.
Domino's Pizza.
That's fucked up.
I've had them from Domino's Pizza. Oh, no,
Domino's Pizza wings, the sweet habanero. That's not
this
bad.
right here. Yeah.
That sweet habanero. Yep, those aren't bad. Those aren't.
No, they're
bad.
good. They're good.
Yeah.
Best wings I ever had was sat outside the hotel in Worcester, Massachusetts. Me, Mark, Captain Jerk, Jack. Just after Dizzy's party, I just smoked a joint.
Oh, was that the night you had the pizza and then you got
the pizza and everything? Yeah, and I was falling asleep outside the hotel.
Yeah,
because I'd had a few beers and I smoked a joint for the first time in like 3 years.
Hey.
We ordered all this food, but these fucking wings turned up. They were amazing. They had a crispy coating on them. They were fucking delicious.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the way these are.
yeah. In other words, they dropped them in the deep fryer.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
amazing.
Flavor on them. Hell yeah.
They were the best wings I've ever had in my life.
Mhm.
It might have been because I was.
on the I was settling down to get on the plane the next morning to come home when you were doing that stuff. I got back to the hotel room. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm too old for this.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
falling asleep outside.
Well, I got back to the room at 10:30, and I went straight to bed.
I got into my hotel.
Okay.
I think
Hold on,
I
I
said
gotta-
about 2 o'clock
Hey
in the
guys,
morning.
I got to do this for T-Dub. T-Dub, living room's empty. DVD shelf, China hutch,
Mm-hmm.
love seat, sitting on top of the couch. Living room's empty. We're getting the carpet restretched. They were supposed to be here yesterday morning, and then they were
Never
supposed
showed.
to be here this morning, and now they're supposed to be here between 3 and 5 this afternoon. So
When did they fit it? How long's it been done?
Pat and I had the living room empty Tuesday night, and it was ready for them Wednesday, and they just
It's a 5-year-old carpet.
No,
Yeah.
when was it laid?
5 years ago.
Okay.
But they have this warranty that's guaranteed not to rust, us or collect dust type thing, and
Guaranteed not to collect dust.
yeah.
I need a carpet like
That's
that.
bullshit. What the fuck?
I hope I get to tell them not to put carpet in my apartment because I think it's stupid. I want a hard floor. There's a
Actually,
hard
the only place we wanted carpet was in the living room and in the master bedroom. Everything else I wanted hardwood. And then I
Right.
rethought that upstairs, and I said, well, no, I don't want hardwood underneath the pool table. I can see somebody scratching off a rail and bouncing a ball on the floor, and it sounded like it's coming through the floor.
Well, at least
It will.
the carpet will dampen the sound anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I've had hard floor down for 10 years, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind going back to carpet.
Well, daggone, I'll just have I'll do like Tom, have the living room and the bedroom with carpet, and then the dining room and kitchen, with the hard floor. And then I can use my dining room could second as my shop. So I don't have to worry about messing up.
You know how many times? You know how many times I would put carpet in dining areas, and then 2 years later, can you pull this out and put hardwood floor? This carpet's nasty.
Well, if I
I
have
try
a
to tell you
choice,
that.
I'll tell them just
Yeah.
not to bother to put carpet down in the dining
Well,
room.
no, the thing is, they
I
had
would tell
5
them-
kids. You do not
I
have
would tell
carpet.
them you need to vacuum after dinner.
Yeah.
Vacuum carpet after dinner. 5 kids,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, the
You know
bad.
what I told her? Because she had
The
5 kids.
living
I
room
said,
would be okay.
when you eat in a dining area with carpet and you got 5 kids, I said you got to roll out plastic like you're in the mafia and you get ready to hit somebody.
Uh-huh.
Just invest in a roll of plastic whenever you.
Yeah.
What up? Rodophiles is in the house.
Kenny, what's going on?
Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah,
There you go.
Kenny's having
Kenny, the Camaro's underneath there somewhere.
yeah.
Kenny's honeymoon lasts 2 weeks. Okay.
And
no.
let's see. Oh, T-Dub, I ordered the complete weather stripping kit. It'll be here whenever UPS decides to giving it the tour of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Are becoming as bad as the postal service.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yep.
I can't
Oh,
believe it. And the thing of it is I got to figure out how to do a screenshot on the PC again, because if I could screenshot what we were going through first, it was going to be delivered today, and then it's going to then Monday, and then we're back to Friday, then we're back to Monday, then we're back to Friday, and then we're back to Monday, and now it's Monday when it's in Aurora, Colorado. So
Yeah.
well, it's good too, because it's not like I can access the car and start putting weather stripping in right now.
Right.
No, it's covered up with furniture.
Don't feel bad, Todd. When I first come up, I was going to say open bid $100 on the bookcase.
Yeah. He's turned his garage into a furniture shop. He started.
It took me forever to find a DVD case that would hold all my DVDs rather than going to separate. I wanted one case. I could find all the little cases to do it. I wanted one. And then we're on the airlines flying down the grapevine, and the magazine that they give you that you can sit there and shop there. In there was this thing. And I said, damn, So I ordered it.
You snap that up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know where I got my cake. I got two of them in the corner of the living room back that way that hold my my Blu-rays and DVDs.
Yeah.
I bought the two cabinets when Blockbusters was closing down. Because I figured, hell, it's holding DVDs now.
Yeah.
Well, when I worked for Habitat for Humanity, good fortune fell on us. Some record store sold all of their shelves, and before I left there, we were really into the vinyl. We had somebody come in once a week. All she did was vinyl, and we'd get the vinyl records, and they'd be in big boxes, and I would just slide them under, the storage underneath the case. Yeah. So when she came in on Tuesday to pull all those vinyl records, but we got all the record stands out of an old record store. We were happy as clams because we had somewhere to put all those vinyl records.
You were happy as clams.
And we had DVDs and the whole thing. Yeah.
I've never heard that saying. Happy as clams.
Yeah.
Happy as clams.
Happy as a clam. Yeah. But no, I was walking by the Blockbuster. It was here, and like I said, the doors were open. They were in there tearing all the, the artwork and the posters off the wall. And I was like, "Hey, what are y'all gonna do with them cases?" He said, "You want some?" I said, "Well, I need about 2 of them." He said, "You got a truck?" I said, "Right over there." He said, "Back up, and we'll load you 2. You can have them."
Yeah, because they were either going to salvage or going to the dump.
Yep.
Well, what happened? We were at the new shopping center here, and the movie theater in there, and they were outfitting the movie theaters, and I was up there, and the guy sat there, and he's looking at, they're loading up their truck and everything, and they got 2 extra speakers, and he's sitting there going, he said, "I don't want to haul these back to Southern California and everything else, and the whole 9 yards." And he looked at me and he goes, and I was driving the pumpkin T-Dub. It was that's the old van we had, the '78 Chevy van. T-Dub called it the Pumpkin Mobile because of the
orange,
faded red, the faded red paint. And and I sat there, and he goes, "I'll take 100." He says, "You want them?" He says, "It's $150 for the pair." And I said, "Sure." I brought them home and showed them to T-W. He goes, "Damn, where the hell you get those things?"
Go to a movie theater.
And they're movie theater speakers.
Well, when I was at that thrift store working, I enjoyed working there. Somebody donated like 3 rows of those chairs out of a theater, and you know what? They didn't even make it to the showroom floor before somebody bought them. Somebody in the warehouse and said,
"Be right back, guys."
Yeah, you're gonna miss Martin Wright's comment. He's like, "Last time I stretched a carpet, I got knee burns, and the wife hit her head on the TV."
You need a different kicker.
Yeah. But try to lift a whole row of movie theater seats. They weigh a ton.
Oh yeah, that's why they sell fast, because a lot of people put little home theaters in their basements.
Yes, sir. Those things snapped. Somebody snapped those things up like almost the minute they hit the door. You got movie theater seats? Put my name on those, and they put their card down and said, "I'll come and get them."
I bet you he was the guy that installed those home theater systems.
I'm sure he was. We got all kinds of old timers coming through there shopping. It was a fun working there.
It just said then we got 79,000 deaths for COVID, but underneath in small writing it said any death with a positive COVID test.
Yeah. Read the small print.
But that's the fine print though. Positive, because you know how many over here have been caught for lying on tests already.
Yeah.
No,
it's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, no, I tell people the disease is real. It's here. You're just gonna have to, it's like any other virus we've had. But the thing is, like I try to tell people, I'm not saying that the virus doesn't exist, but stop bumping up the numbers and scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't close down the fucking world.
Yeah, exactly. We all know the risk by now. Let us make the decision whether we stay at home or go out.
Don't talk to people to the UK people. They were in fits right now. They completely shut London down.
They've shut the whole. They've shut the whole of us down. The whole country is shut down.
You know what I'm doing every day? I've gotten kind of hooked on this. There's this doctor, and I don't remember his name, but he has a YouTube channel, and he does a daily report on all the statistics of COVID, around the world, but he mainly focuses on the UK because he's in the UK.
Well, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Yeah.
And he explains stuff to you. He draws stuff.
But David, we have doctors here that do it, and then they end up being shadow banded, blocked, and fired.
Well, that's how they can do it in the UK, and we can't.
Yeah, Ron. We don't even have 1,000 dead in New Hampshire yet. Yeah. We're at like 800 something, 800 and change.
I think we got 3,000 dead in Wales alone, but there's 3 million of us, so we could lose a couple.
Right. That's the way I'm looking at it. We can
Wales, like California.
I mean,
what is it? Thinning out the herd, but as long as it's not me thinning.
Well, it is what it is. It takes who it takes,
Yeah, but if you look at the deaths and look at the ages, and half of them were, I'm sorry to say, had 1 foot in the grave and the other one halfway there.
More than half of them. 95% of them were going to die.
Yeah, I was going to say here in New Hampshire.
At the end of their life anyway, like you're saying.
Well, no, I'm just saying that they were at the point even a regular flu would put them in a hole.
Well, that's the thing. They're at the end of their life anyways. They're already falling the fuck apart.
Now, there is one sad case. Somebody that goes to my church got COVID. There's nothing wrong with the guy except for being half blind and half deaf. But
but that don't mean
he was not sick. He was just living in assisted living because his wife died, and she did have a problem. But he was alive. The only reason why he died is because he was in an assisted living, and he was 80 years old, and he got exposed to the COVID. Right. And he probably would not have gotten exposed to COVID if he was able to live on his own.
Yeah. So I'm just saying everybody's different. I mean, my wife has lupus, and she's a nurse at a hospital that's got 2 whole floors full of COVID people.
Yeah. If that guy wasn't living in an assisted living place, he'd have probably died long before.
Yeah. But it was only there a year. He got into that assisted living space in February. Right after he got in there, they locked down, and he couldn't see his family. Nobody could visit him.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah. But explain to me when the people that were getting sick in the beginning, they were sending them back to the nursing home knowing they were sick. That's what bothered me. They should have been away from the rest of them. Yeah.
What they don't tell you is the people in the nursing homes that have regular contact with their families. When that was stopped, they're really old. Like, and they sink into a depression, which means they're not eating properly. They're not eating their food, which makes them sick.
They're not sleeping right,
and then they die. They die sooner than they should have.
They starve themselves to death. What they do is probably
they just shut down.
Yeah,
they mope.
Yeah, basically. And if they did get a positive COVID test, the deaths put down to COVID. When it's not really COVID to kill them. It's fucking loneliness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
a lot of them die of that anyways.
Well, I'm just saying, when you get a certain age and you give up living, a fucking head coat on take you down.
Yeah.
That's what my mom did when she went. She just sat there and said, "I had enough of this," basically, and
I'm done. Yeah,
I'm done. She was 92, and I think she sat there and told one of my brothers and sisters, "That's it."
My father was on dialysis for like a year, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And, he said, once upon a time, he had always said he didn't want to be on life support until that happened,
Yeah. My dad was on dialysis for 10 years.
Yeah. And then him and I had a little talk one night, and a week later he made sure, he told the nurses to tell us that he was going off to dialysis. So he got all of us in there, all his kids, a couple of his grandkids, and we were all in there. He got to see us all. The next morning, he passed away.
Yep. Yeah. He got out what message he needed to, and he's out.
Yeah, and that was nothing to do with coming off dialysis.
Nope. No, he never even did come off of the dialysis.
Yeah.
He was flirting with the nurse. He was flirting with the morning nurse. She went to get him some water, and when she came back, he was dead. You know,
Yeah.
he went
He got
deep in.
How old was he, Jimmy?
I don't remember, 70 probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's my dad went. It's my brother Jerry. Talked to him Friday night and sat there and said, "Okay." He says, "I'll come down and we'll go shopping Saturday morning." And my dad said, "Okay." And Jerry called him, tell him I'm heading down, and he didn't answer the phone. And Jerry got there, and he was laying alongside his bed. It's like he got out of bed, had a heart attack, and went. And that's, to me, it's the best.
That's merciful.
I would say I want to be like my grandfather. He told everybody he's playing dominoes. He said, "I'm tired. I'll see y'all in the morning." He went and laid down. And that was it.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard of stories of a lot of people that have done that, but I knew this lady. Her name was Virginia, and she was still living at home. And there was somebody that came every day or every other day just to check on her. Well, they came and knocked on the door, and nobody answered the door. And she called the maintenance guy. Maintenance guy came and unlocked the door, and she was still conscious and everything. She was in the bed, and she said, "Mary, I'm tired."
All right, we got to tell Kenny what's going on in the garage. What's up with the furniture in the garage?
And then she died right after that.
I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather. Not screaming and panicking like all his passengers.
There was nothing wrong with her. She was 90-some years
Kenny, this is the furniture from the living room in here. This is the love seat. Remember the blue love seat?
Every time you say love seat, a bit of sick comes up in my throat. You got to stop it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll save it for you, Hazy. How's that?
Fucking love seat.
And it's all in here. We're getting the carpet restretched. So the garage is now a furniture storehouse. David Collins thought I gave up the hobby of refurbishing cars, that I'd started refurbishing furniture.
It's like my mother did that for I don't know how many years. She had.
I could take that CD rack apart and make a couple of guitars.
Wood in that.
Yeah.
Is it mahogany?
No. Pine.
It's cheap pine with a nice stain on it.
Yeah.
Well, what more can you find in a catalog on an airplane?
I mean, that's it. David Collins, you said it best. What more do you want out of a catalog on an aircraft?
Right.
And it came in a big box.
Is it mostly real pine or a lot of press wood in it?
It's probably real wood.
It's all press wood.
Yeah, it's all press wood.
Yeah, here.
All right.
Want to see? All right, everybody want a bumpy ride? Here we go. Bumpy ride time.
Well, like chipboard, you mean?
Yeah, press wood, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's sawdust and glue.
So there you go. That's it.
Medium density fiber.
Can you see, Jimmy? I can't look. I can't see the monitor.
I can see.
I can't make fuck all out of that.
Yeah, it's MDF. You can tell.
Yeah. Well, see.
And then this is China.
I got one piece of furniture made out of MDF that I just love that I can't get rid of, and I'm telling you, you can't even tell it's that MDF crap because it's the higher quality MDF. They put a good finish on the outside of it. So.
Yeah. Huh? Hey, Tom. Kenny's going for a cruise to Indian Spring Bob's.
Oh, you are?
Indian
Spring.
You got to get that shit off the Camaro and go for a ride.
Ah, Jesus, Kenny.
Kenny will pull it on you.
11 a.m. Indian Springs. It's okay.
Well, you'll have to wait till he gets all the furniture out of his garage, and then.
Can I bring my furniture with me?
Oh, what are they doing? Is it a swap meet?
It's probably a car. If Kenny's going, it's a car show.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Kenny will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Indian Springs has a car show?
Yeah. Go figure. So
Just
Kenny,
a bunch
are
of
you,
fly boys.
Kenny, are you going to be at Eastern and Serene tomorrow, or you heading out to Indian Springs? Yeah, it's a 45-minute ride, depending upon how you drive it.
Well, it's
I think if T-Dub, didn't we do it in 30 minutes or less? I mean,
Well, which time? I've done it in about 10.
yeah.
you haven't.
Hey, it's desert, ain't it?
Indian Springs is, I want to say, northwest of Las Vegas. Basically, why Indian Springs is there is because there's a Air Force base there, and that's why Indian Springs. And I think it's one casino. I'm not sure. Is there? It's
Well,
and
yeah,
it's
that's because there's a base there. So yeah.
yeah,
And a prison.
and a prison. Well, as you drive to Indian Springs, there's a prison outside of town too. So you got that going for you.
Oh.
But yeah, we could usually make it up there in 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. I mean, I think if we tried it in the ZL1, we'd be there in 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Tom, this may shock you, but I've actually heard of Indian Springs, and I don't remember how, but I know about it.
Okay. Well, this may shock you, but my wife's uncle was base commander at Indian Springs, and I didn't know that until I met him.
It might have been through work because we do contracts for the Defense Department, so I'm sure I quality analyzed some product that was supposed to be shipped. You know, the invoice is in there, the papers are in there already, and I see the addresses on it, and it's like all they do is scan the barcode, print out the invoice, print out the shipping label, and it goes out after I saw it. So,
Tom, how many bottles of fucking tequila do you drink?
As many as it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, what type of question is that to ask?
Fuck, they're big bottles too.
Fuck yeah. You don't even keep track of it.
Don't seem like
run to the liquor
it
store.
wasn't long ago. I watched you open another one.
Yeah. And on today's show, I killed this one.
Well, you know what I want to do when I'm at Tom's. When I go visit Tom, one thing on the agenda is to get smashed on tequila.
I'm glad he was talking to you at first when he said, "How much tequila you got?" I was like, "You can see that box down there."
Well, he makes a run to the liquor store. How often? About once a week or so, Tom?
No, probably now with Well, Pat sat there and did damage to my alcohol.
Do you stop?
Since he's only 5 doors away, but no, he started drinking my Coors Light when on New Year's Day dinner, and I didn't know he was doing it until I opened the fridge to get one today, and I only had 3 bottles left.
Do you know where your son shops now, Tom?
Who?
Yeah,
the places DTS down the street.
Yeah.
DTS. Not ABC, but DTS.
My beer fridge, I had to put a hasp and a padlock on it. I shit you not.
Where he shops is down the street, and the price is down there.
I threatened to do that on the boys one time when they were growing up. TW and Pat.
Oh,
I mean, I couldn't keep food in that house fast enough with those 2 guys.
You know what my grandmother did?
Oh, no, the food one they can mess with all they want. It's the liquor one outside. I don't want to mess with.
Heck, I remember my grandmother taping the freezer shut so we wouldn't eat all the popsicles.
Yeah.
Now she said you can have 1 popsicle a day, and she had trouble keeping them in there. So she said, I'm taping the freezer shut. You better not open that freezer.
That's just frozen water. What the fuck?
Well,
frozen sugar water with food coloring in it.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't want us eating the whole daggone box of popsicles all at one time. She wanted it. They're a treat, not a necessity.
The reason I put a padlock on mine is because here, the way our laws are, my 15, 16-year-old grandkids would get in there and get a couple of bottles of this. Of course, if it was just them getting drunk and me finding them, that'd be fine. But no, they go down the road and share with their friends, and the friends go home. And then the mom and daddies want to throw your ass in jail because they got it from your house.
You're
Now you're
contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So you have to lock the stuff up to keep. Now, you know what my parents said to me? I could have what I wanted to drink when I wanted to drink it, as long as I did it at home.
Exactly. That's the way we do here. It's the way our culture is in Louisiana. Kids at 15, 14, and 16, they drink at home.
Yeah, if you're 12
did I tell you, T-Dub,
years old and
growing
you're
up?
curious, my parents said you can have whatever you want to drink, but you have to do it at home.
When T-Dub got his driver's license, I said you can have anything in the fridge that you want to drink whatsoever, but the minute you pop open that beer, you hand me your car keys. You're staying here.
Yeah, no driving, and that's the policy. Even on my bike, I don't drive my bike after I've had anything to drink, not a drop of alcohol of any kind.
Or a pedal bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I call my scooter my bike. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a smart
The
thing.
one time I did go to a party. I went to a party. I did go to a party one night and drink. It was the kind of place where they gave you a beer pass and they gave everybody 2 passes. And I used one of my passes and gave another of my passes away and it felt weird. I was only 2 miles away, but it was like, it felt weird going home after drinking 1 beer, It's like, I'm going to be a little extra careful now, But,
well, you're allowed to drink 1 beer.
1 beer? Just one?
Just one.
Yeah,
just one.
How many did you have to drink? Oh, just 1 beer.
Yeah.
Just 1 beer.
Yeah. You smell like a traveling Jack Daniels.
But when you have to just only go through one neighborhood and the end of the trip was 2 miles, you didn't even, it was a residential all the way, but, it still felt
right.
Because
just 1 beer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to start a pool here and see if anybody wants to put a pool on Empire Carpet, whether they're going to show up today between 3 and 5. I mean, they're 0 for 3 right now. So,
well,
let me tell you something. Let me give you a little inside information.
Okay.
That carpet was fitted 5 years ago. They don't give a fuck about you.
I know.
They've already got.
They got their money, but they have to stand behind their warranty, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they'll turn up when
my little shit ass will take them to court because I'm that.
Well, yeah,
dumb.
but the thing is, they're gonna put you on the bottom of the list because they want to get the new suckers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Empire
Carpet. But it's like I told the lady. I sat there and I said, your performance is going to probably me decide on who I'm going to decide to have the carpet put on the second floor, and I got to have that pool table moved too. And you're talking the stairs and that whole second floor of this whole house, which the second floor constitutes almost 70% of the second floor. So it's a lot of carpet.
Well, somebody else can put that carpet down for you, but
somebody else is going to put the carpet down. I just did it like a little doggy treat in front of the dog. Just held it up there for him to come on, perform. All I want you to do is perform.
They viewed all the lines. In all the stories.
You want to see all the business you're going to lose? Show them that game room.
They don't give a shit. I don't know who they are, but it sounds like it's our version of carpet, right?
And you better hope they know how, Tom. That you better hope
it is. It's the same. It's the exact same concept. Just
It's the cheapest. They do all the deals. It's the cheapest.
Yeah, you better find Tom.
When they tell you free,
they weren't the cheapest. They put hardwood into. Here's what they did: is they put hardwood in 2 bedrooms upstairs. One was T-Dub's bedroom. The other one was Pat's. Yeah. And then they sat there and they carpeted the living room. Now, when they carpeted the living room, there was nothing in it. No furniture, no carpet, no pad, nothing. I had taken it all out. All you had down there was concrete and carpet tack strips. That's what they had. Upstairs in the bedrooms, they had no carpeting in those rooms, no nothing, no pad, no nothing, not even no carpet strips, and not even no baseboard. I pulled that up. They can lay the floor down. Okay?
Yeah.
The total price of that job, they charged me $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you get them upstairs to move the pool table, make sure they know how to move a pool table.
No, the pool table
A
The
pool.
pool table is guaranteed for life. The owners of that pool table are Thomas William and Patrick George Noble.
You know, they
Because
probably
that's who the warranty is put under. But it's a
Yeah.
brand name pool table, and the people who will take that pool table down and put it up would be the people who assemble it in the first place. Because
Right.
I'm not trusting anybody else with that pool table.
Well,
That's
You
the way
call
my
a
pool
pro.
table was.
If you got a good pool table, you call a pro.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's what I said. That's why they offer the service when you buy it, because when I bought mine, they told me if you need to move it, I don't care if it's just to clean the carpet, you call us, we come move it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's a right way and a wrong way to move a pool table.
What's the brand? What is it? Often? God, I can't remember. It begins with often something. I can't remember the brand of the pool table, but it's a good brand. It's a top brand.
Yeah.
It's often Hauser or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Have you got to stick a quarter into player?
Huh?
Have you got to stick a quarter into player?
It's somebody getting a notification.
No,
No.
not on mine.
Not
Mine's
on
got
mine.
the net pockets.
Mine's not a bar pool table. It's a full size.
Yeah.
Bar pool
Yeah.
tables are a little bit smaller.
Narrow. Yeah.
Oh, they
narrow.
could be quite smaller.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Yeah.
all about. I know something about pool tables because my grandfather had a pool table.
Actually, what we
He had a
did,
whole house set aside for the pool table.
we did one show upstairs in the game room. I
Yeah.
can't remember, a couple of weeks ago, and you
Last
saw
week.
the pool table. Was it last week? Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Well, I don't remember much about that house that my grandfather lived in, but it must have really been a big house because he had that pool table in one of the bedrooms, and there was plenty of space in that room to
shoot
play.
pool.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
bedroom.
All right, Kenny, you take care. We'll see you later.
It was an old house, built in 1880. So
Yeah.
My grandfather was born in 1898.
Damn.
1890.
I don't know when my grandfather was born. Probably 19.
I know
Yeah.
when my dad was born. I don't know when my grandfather was born.
My
I know when my
grandfather was
grandfather passed away.
1902.
He had my dad when he was 70.
Yeah. 1902 he was born. My grandfather. 1902 was his birthday year.
You have older grandparents than I had then.
Well,
I
that was my
don't know.
great grandparents. They were still alive when I was a teenager.
Well, my great grandfather, the only one I had living, was born in 1886, and he died in 1986. So he lived
Yep.
100 years old.
Like you, Anthony, both my grandparents were alive while I was a teenager. And actually, my grandfather passed away in 72. And the only reason I know that is because that's when I joined the Air Force.
Yeah. Well, my last grandfather, my mom's granddad,
Mm-hmm.
his brother was 105 when he passed away, and my grandfather was 2 months shy of reaching his 100th birthday. But the only reason he died because he got T-boned by a drunk teenager.
Oh,
Damn. Man.
And it crushed his hip and pelvis area. And at almost 100 years of age, you're not recovering from that.
no, you will not. That's terminal.
Yep.
But he
Damn.
did live 2 weeks after the accident, enough to tell everybody to kiss his ass.
What happened? He got hit by a drunk driver.
Drunk driver.
He got 30 years, and he was 16 years old.
Fuck.
Mm-mm-mm.
Do you think
In a
that was
stolen
what it-
car.
Did you think he
In a
deserved
stolen-
the 30 years?
He stole the car, and then
Well, he was in a stolen car also. He was drunk in a stolen car.
I know, but that's his whole life taken away from one mistake.
pretty much.
Yeah. Well, 2 mistakes.
So
He
it
stole
happens
the
when you
car.
kill someone or kill someone.
Drove it while he was drunk.
Well, yeah, because most of them wouldn't have the courage to do it when they're sober. Yeah. Probably showing off to some friends. Watch, I'm gonna steal this car, and then hauling ass out of the parking lot. He decided to run the red light at the 4-way, and my grandfather had to be coming the other way.
You can't be old and wise if you're not young and stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that kind of reminds me of a story, somebody at my church that got hit, but the car did not get totaled and she didn't get hurt. But when the policeman asked, when they were doing their investigation investigation or whatever. Well, the policeman asked the driver that ran the red light. He said, "Well, why did you go?" And I don't remember what her answer was, but the police officer then said, "Well, none of the other cars were going. Why did you go?"
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because if she was following suit, you can say, well, okay, a couple of people took off and you thought it was time to go. But when you're the only one
else took off, the light was a red light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just get a little confused from time to time, though, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen it happen right next to me. I was at a light and I realized I was still half a car up to the white line. So
I'll be right back.
I just coasted to nudge up, and the guy next to me just takes off through the red light.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen
and I'm thinking, you fucking idiot.
Well, even riding my scooter, I made a couple of little mistakes. One morning I was going to breakfast, and it was pretty early in the morning, and there was a left turn. You know, you had to wait for a left turn arrow to turn green, and I was sitting there in the lane to turn left, and the light turned green for people to go straight, and I made sure cars weren't coming, you know, nobody was going to hit me. Yeah. And I screwed up, you know, go like, oh crap, you know, I just ran a red day.
Well, we've
got. I didn't get in trouble for it or anything, but yeah, I've run a couple of.
We've got red lights. We've got red lights in this country just for crossings. All it is it's just one straight road. So 2 lanes, one going that way, one going that way, and there's a set of red lights just for a crossing. So somebody will come up, press the button, they'll change, turn red, you stop, and then they cross. And then you're supposed to wait until they go green for you to carry on. But as soon as they stop, as soon as the person's crossed, I drive. I don't wait for it to turn green. I can see that there's nobody else going to cross the road. You know what I mean?
But still, don't never do that in this state, man. They'll bust you ass in a heartbeat. Yeah, because our crossings have cameras on them.
Yeah, but if you're waiting there for nothing, you're a bit retarded.
Well, you know, here they don't have the cameras. There's only one place they have the cameras. It's down in Mecklenburg County in Charlotte.
You're just proving that
the thing of it is, in North Carolina, it's considered invasion. If you violate the law, that you have to be cited by an officer.
Unless they can tell you a common sense reason why you should have stopped, then it's bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But in North Carolina, you have to be cited by someone that enforces the law. A machine cannot cite you for doing something wrong.
Well,
if I see other people walking that could potentially want to cross, then I'll stay there. But if I know there's nobody within crossing distance, then I'm not waiting. I'm going.
Yeah, but that don't make sense because I've seen videos even when there's lights or no light, people still damn near run over motherfuckers trying to cross the street.
Yeah,
I've almost gotten run over.
Yeah. Well, some people do. They're fucking
Nevada law states if you're in the crosswalk, you're protected. If you're jaywalking and out of the crosswalk, God help you.
Oh
And that's basically it.
North Carolina is the pedestrian has right away as long as you're in that crosswalk.
As long as you're in the crosswalk.
The driver is at fault. If you get hit, you're not at fault because you did everything you were supposed to do. Now, some of these crazy idiot drivers, you got to watch out for them because either they're ignorant or they don't do what they're supposed to do. You know.
Yeah.
But a lot of them probably spend too much time looking at some like a phone or their GPS or something like that to even notice that somebody.
You can't do that here. There's a law against that. You cannot walk and have your phone in front of you more than if a cop sees you pick it up, it better be brief. If you're walking down,
talking about the driver having the phone, not the walker.
But here you get arrested. You get arrested here for that.
Well, I think that's a good law because there are some silly people that just walk around with a daggone phone. They don't pay attention to where they're going or what they're doing.
Well, we had to pass laws to where it got to that extreme because people were killing people because the whole time they're going down the road and they're like this.
I don't think those laws are extreme. You know, I think they should have more laws.
Nope. Because I guarantee you ever bumped my car because your head was down on the phone, you ain't got to worry about no cop. Because I'm gonna drag you out of your vehicle and beat you like your mama should have.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've already been arrested for it once, and they let me go when they realized what was going on. You know, it looks bad when they pull up and you got a guy and you beating him with a tire tool.
Yeah, that looks pretty bad.
Yeah, until they realize the whole story, and the other people said, "No, he's beating that stupid son of a bitch because he just ran over that little girl."
Yeah,
You know?
he deserves that. Leave him alone.
You're making that guy's job easier for him that day.
No, let him continue. Officers, leave him alone. Let him continue.
Yeah, let him go ahead. Keep beating.
Let him finish. It'll be short paperwork.
Yeah.
Dead on arrival.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about courts, jury, all that. It's done.
All that. If the American public would begin to realize how much all that bullshit costs them, the court, trial, everything else,
lawyers,
the whole 9 yards, the lawyers,
Mostly the
everything.
lawyers.
The only people who are getting rich off this deal are the lawyers. So
and the city.
Yeah. And so they sit there and they prosecute and everything else, the whole 9 yards. Now you throw his ass in jail and sit there. And now he's there for life. He's in that jail cell for life. Well, life is going to cost those citizens of that state $1 million, roughly $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Because you got to feed them, you got to clothe them, you got to medical, you got everything you got to do. And now $1 million a year is going to keep that inmate live, sucking air, because he killed somebody and they said he got life.
It don't cost $1 million a year to keep a prisoner.
Yes, it is.
No.
That includes the guard's salary.
Yes, it is.
300,000.
Yeah. It depends on what state you're in, but some states hit $1 million if they add up the food, the clothing, the medical, the housing.
Listen, I've been to prison. I can assure you, they don't spend £1 million a fucking year on you.
Well, then,
no. I didn't say they spend it on the criminal. That's what they
keeping you there.
That's what it costs them.
Yeah.
And you know, with the city that I live in, unfortunately, it's not the city that makes the money. It's the people that run the city that makes the money.
No, the prisons here are privately owned. They're private corporations.
Yeah.
Well, did you ever look at the politicians and sit there and 99% of the politicians in this country, if you ever take a look at them, well, they were worth $2.5 million before they got into office. Okay, well, they made that 2.5 on their own. Good for them, everything else. But all of a sudden they're in office and all of a sudden they're worth 12.5 million. Where did that 10 million come from?
I can tell you. Hey, I can tell you, I got money.
I know where it came from.
I want to open a prison. I go up to the congressman, I shake one hand and I stick this in his pocket full of cash.
That's where it came from.
That's the wrong color.
That's why all the congressmen and senators are fighting this. The big thing movement now, or at least around here, its talk is sit there and let's get term limits on this stuff.
Okay, we're not watching the comments. We have somebody.
Martin Wright said his granddad's last words to him were, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 435.
Right. Roger 5.
I read that.
But yeah,
I mean, 435.
That's what a lot of things are going on like that, and I mean, everybody gets richer in the office, and you got to stop that.
They don't even hand out cash no more. They hand these little black cards that have no limits on them.
There was somebody I was talking to. I was watching a video the other day. It was somebody that was doing a commentary on a politician, and they said, "All right, well, this will change politics. Okay, take them and put them in a double wide trailer. Give them a $50 Walmart gift card. Give them a car with 5 gallons of gas on it, and tell them that." Give them a job at Walmart and tell them, okay, you need to be at work at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. get yourself, here's your life, and having them live that kind of life for 2 years, for 2 months, with, like a regular person,
That ain't never going to happen.
It won't.
That's not how the elites work, brother.
Get into politics, and in it through nepotism mostly.
I'll be right back.
They were thinking figuratively. These politicians have absolutely no idea what the daily life of someone is like. It's like they forget,
Well, hey, Dave, I've seen people that know that daily life, and when they got up to a certain position, they forgot where they came from.
Well, my wife's aunt works for the government. She does like healthcare policy, and she was talking to one of these senators or whatever one time, and somebody handed him a screwdriver and said, he couldn't fix a daggone lock on a door.
I got politicians here that can't even change.
He didn't know anything. He didn't have any idea how to fix. Now we know how to fix the doorknob.
Yeah.
But this guy didn't even know what a screwdriver. He pretty much didn't know what to do.
I know plenty of guys like that, but that's why I make money in my shop, because they bring me their shit because they don't know what a screwdriver is.
Well, that's how you make money.
I'm not joking. This is something that seriously happened up there in DC. They did not know how to use a screwdriver. Yet they're making laws, they're making policies, they're running a country,
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good one for this woman closed a sliding door behind her. You remember the old glass sliding doors where you had the deal you had to pick up and then you had to pull the latch to get it to open?
Yeah.
Well, she's just hitting the latch. She's not lifting up on the little tab. She had to call 911, and 5 of us had to show up just to go. Yeah.
Did you give her a course in it, Anthony? Saying, okay, here we go.
I wanted to, but she's the wife of the hanging judge. Okay.
They got the death penalty.
Yes, you're welcome, ma'am. Have a nice day.
I hear you there.
Well, that describes the stupidity I had one time. DC was the connection. We were staying in this hotel in Alexandria, Virginia, which is right outside of DC. And I couldn't get the door to the hotel room to open. So I went down to the desk and I said, the key's not working. I'm not able to get in the room. The light's turning green, but the door's not opening. And the hotel guy gets there and he says, "Oh, you have to pull up on the handle, not push down." That was, for whatever reason, the way that door was designed. You could only open the door by pulling the handle up instead of pushing it down.
Yeah, because it's an actuator, and you actually have to pull it up for the actuator to pull the.
And I go, I've never heard of a door.
It's kind of a 2-part
pushing the lever one way. Now that was stupid. I don't know who was more stupid. Was it me or was it the door?
That is a stupid design. You think they would design it to open either way, but
yeah. And he just said, "Oh, you were just turning the lever the wrong way."
Yeah.
But this was some electronic. You had to put a card down in it and wait for a light to turn green.
All I can say is I worked for the government long enough to learn 2 things. It was 2 people you didn't fuck with: surgeons and fucking judges. and I'm gonna tell you what, regardless, any cop, any law enforcement try to say it's bullshit, they're bullshitting you, because I'm gonna tell you why. You never want to piss a judge off, because one day you may be standing in front of them, and you don't want to piss a surgeon off because one day you might be underneath his knife.
Well, actually, one day you might wake up and look up at the surgeon going.
I used to go to church with a judge.
I remember you, fucker.
I used to go to a church with a judge, and life was a lot easier because I knew him in church, and we ate breakfast together,
and everybody knew that he knew you.
I never got summons to do jury duty because I knew the judge. He knew who I was,
Hey guys, hold on. I got to check something out. I got to open the garage door. Something's going on out front.
Maybe the carpet people have arrived.
Oh,
Lock and load. Don't go empty-handed.
Well, let's see what's going on.
You'll see it open up here in a minute.
Yeah. I knew the judge. And it was kind of like a small town, so.
Oh yeah. That's what they say. In your small town and people see you eat with the judge like that, they
Oh, yeah.
tend to leave you alone.
We knew everybody that worked at the hospital. You know, I just happened to go to the church, be lucky and go to the church
Carpet fitters.
where half of the government, the town's government.
Carpet fitters come to stretch a carpet.
Yeah.
Did they show up?
Yeah, they showed up at 4:50 p.m. my time, which would be what, 2 something his time.
2:50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on Central time.
Yeah, I'm on Central. Yeah, because I'm just on that. I'm on the edge of Louisiana and
I'm on
Texas.
Greenwich Mean Time. We invented it.
GMT,
Greenwich.
UTC, Universal Coordinated Time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like an old boy. So what time it is? Look out the window. It's dark.
Yeah.
It's the morning. And the light comes through that window.
You got 2 times a day. It's either daytime or nighttime.
Or night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, but he's like, what time is it? I said, nighttime. He said, well, when's daybreak? I said, when sun comes back through that window.
Yeah.
all right. I'll let you guys keep going. These are the carpet guys, believe it or not. They're here.
That's what I said. They made it.
All right. Well, we're
Yeah.
down the
So,
floor, Tom.
I can either shut it down or mute it. I figured they're going to be here 30
No,
minutes.
you can let it roll. We'll take care of it. Go ahead
Okay.
and take care of your carpet, guys. We got
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Let me mute myself.
Well, listen, Tom, I'm gonna go. I got a bad back. I'm gonna jump in the bath.
Well, Tom, stick around long enough to see if anybody wants to come up on the panel. Anybody want to come up on the?
I'm gonna leave. So bid you farewell. Good night, fellas.
Later, Hazy.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Later.
I'm gonna read the chat here. Anybody want to come up?
Night, Hazy.
Hey, Kenny, why don't you come up?
I tell you what, I got to run to town anyway, so Tom. So either way, what you do is fine with me, but I got to run anyway. So
Okay.
All right.
later,
Well,
everybody.
Later.
tell me what I got to get in there. So I'm just going to mute it. You guys decide. If you all bail, you bail.
Later.
T-Dub, I'd like to talk to you though. So we'll see.
I'll give you a call later.
All right.
All right.
Let me see.
What's up? He going?
Well, we can keep going. We've only got 4 now.
Yeah. I'm like, what? I didn't catch all that. Like,
Yeah, the carpet
Everybody
guys came. He said we can keep the show going if we want to.
oh, yeah.
Because I don't have any way to let anybody in. They don't have co-host
Yeah. Uh-huh.
capabilities on StreamYard.
Uh-huh. All right, well.
I was sick a couple of weeks ago, completely lost taste for beer, but I think I'm starting it to get back. I haven't had anything to drink. And it's kind of like I got a buzz and I've only had 2 beers.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. I'm going to shut it down, guys. They're going to be a while.
All right, Tom.
All right.
Have a
All
great
right. Later.
Later.